Electromagnetic spectrum. What do you know about this?
I cannot remember what is the order for.
A bit hard to remember, huh? So what you can do is you can put them into cards, small information, and then just remember it one a bit at a time. Combined science, you don't have to do the last part. Don't have to do the absorbing electromagnetic wave, the heating, ionization, and damage to cells. You just need to remember the characteristics, the components of it, and the uses of the radiation. So you have some characteristics that you need to remember. There are quite a few of them. We'll just do some highlight on which ones are more important at this point of time for you. So number one, there are transverse waves. Any issue with that? In your syllabus, most waves are transverse waves. There is only one longitudinal wave that you have to know. What is the only longitudinal wave in your syllabus? Sound wave. So in any situation, they give you some wave, right? Then they ask you whether it's longitudinal or transverse, right? As long as they never give you any extra information to show that it's a longitudinal wave, everything is transverse except for sound. Can you caught that?
Yes.
So second thing is they travel at the speed of 3 times 10 to the power 8 in vacuum. So vacuum is always 3 times 10 to the power 8. Then you see the second part of the sentence, right? That is not very important now until the day you learn about light. For now, right, they all travel at the speed of 3 times 10 to the power 8 in vacuum. The EM wave will slow down if it's going into water or glass or plastic. But the second part is not very important at this point of time. Okay, number 3, they do not require any medium to spread. That means you don't, for waves, right? Other waves, you say you have rope waves, water waves, sound wave, or those they need a medium to spread because water wave needs water, rope waves means they need the rope, and then sound wave needs the air. So for electromagnetic spectrum, no need medium. So the easy way to remember that is you remember this the earth and then the sun. Then in between the earth and the sun, there is this thing called empty space, which is vacuum. So EM waves travel from the sun to the earth without anything in between. So they do not require anything medium to travel. Okay? Then the next one, they obey laws of reflection and refraction. This one not important now. So what you need is this. Laws of refraction and reflection, this one until when you learn light, then you'll be important. Now it is not important. Then because they are waves, they transfer energy, correct? Yeah, because all waves transfer energy. So this is a EM spectrum, it's also electromagnetic wave. So they are also a kind of wave, so they will transfer energy. Yeah. Then because it's a wave, the formula for wave is applicable. Then they can be emitted and absorbed by matter. This one is also not so important. You can imagine this because you have the fireplace or you have the candle, you burn the candle, then you sit next to the candle, you will feel heat, right? So that one is infrared radiation. So infrared radiation can be emitted or absorbed. The candle emits the radiation. You as the human standing next to it will absorb the radiation. Okay? Yeah. Then the wave equation, I'm not going to talk about it already because we have done it earlier. Then the frequency does not change. So if it goes into one medium or another, the frequency doesn't change. It's always the same. That one also not the most important. And electromagnetic waves actually is like this. It has two waves overlapping each other. One electric one wave in the electric field and one wave in the magnetic field. That's why you call it the electromagnetic wave.
Because they travel through electric and magnetic field.
Yeah, they propagate in electric field and magnetic field, and then they are at right angles. But right angle, that information is also not exactly important. You just need to take note of the gist of the, just have a vague idea of it, it will be enough. For this electromagnetic, this wave thing is not exactly important. So the super important one are the first few and the wave equation. The rest you have an impression will do, just in case it turns up in your MCQ question or it turns up in some structured question where the question talk about it, you know what they are. Question 1, what is the speed of radio waves in a vacuum? It was in part of the answer just now. D, correct. Question 2, which one is not true about electromagnetic waves? D, because I told you just now, anything in your syllabus is transverse except for sound, right? That idea
Yep.
there.